Yeah, so a while back, I was on this 2002 Audi Allroad 2.7T doing an oil pressure switch. This time I think I have a bad wire, so I'm going to have to do that. My switch is probably good, but since I'm there, I'm going to change it anyway, but I think this wire is the problem. So I'm going to get a pigtail and splice it in. But I did get that flashing low oil pressure oil can in my dash, so I came to do this. Last time I did this, I posted a video of doing it by running some extensions. I think it was a 12-inch, 8-inch or 12-inch extension. Disconnected the bulkhead plug for the transmission and ran the extension through there until you get to here. And someone mentioned in the comments on that video, why not just drop the sway bar? So I did that this time to see if it was any easier or any better. And I guess it's just preference, because in this way you would just be disconnecting a plug. You still would have to disconnect your intercooler hose. I was pretty happy that I had like a couple of drips of oil. Way back when I did this, I got like probably a tablespoon or more, so that wasn't nice, but that was good. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I think it's just preference, because this does give you a lot more clearance to see what you're doing. And but you still got to disconnect the hose. You still got to disconnect the bracket so you can get that clearance. And once you see what you're doing, I don't know. It's just preference, because this is just extra work in my mind. You have to disconnect 4 13mm nuts. It's not a big deal. Drop that down and get in there with this, which is a long 24mm socket. I used this is not an extension. I don't know if they have any extensions this short, but I used like the smaller, I think this is a 3/8 drive ratchet with an adapter to go up to a 1/2-inch drive ratchet, or socket I should say, and then it gives you perfect clearance to get in here. I mean, it still would work without that little spacer, but this just kind of makes it perfect. Otherwise it would be a little short and you'd be hitting this bar here. But I don't know, I guess either way works. But you know, now you'll have like 2 videos to see how to get to this switch. So I'm just gonna take this out. I'm gonna test pressure this time because, man, I think it's been about 6 years since I did this last, and I don't know, should the switch last longer than that? Definitely the wire is a problem. I'm gonna fix that, splicing a new pigtail, but I am gonna check pressure this time. Maybe I'll make a video on that later.